What is up, YouTube? Tiffy Stacy here, and I'm back, and I'm not happy. I'm kind of pissed off, actually. Okay, so today I went to the hair salon because it was a spur of the moment kind of thing, and I wanted to do something different. I wanted like more layers on my hair, and I also wanted highlights, like reddish highlights. So I went to the stylist and I told her to give me like auburn highlights. And she said, cool. She said she was going to do it and no big deal. And so later on in the conversation, before she put the highlights in, I told her, I said, I want reddish brown. And she was like, I got you, girl. I was like, okay, you got me. So then later on, she puts the highlights in, and then, you know, I send it in the dryer. She washes it out. And then I go back to the chair and she goes, would you like to see the highlights? And I'm like, yeah, sure. But when I looked in the freaking mirror, it wasn't reddish brownish. It was more like a copper color, like a penny. And I'm like, this isn't reddish brownish. And we started going back and forth about, you know, what I wanted, like auburn. And I go, well, I thought auburn's more of like a reddish brownish. And she's like, well, it's more brown. Well, what I had in my hair was definitely nowhere close to being auburn. So I don't know, she got some confusion there or whatever. And I understand that she didn't take a strand test, so, you know, sometimes colors show up differently on different heads. So, I mean, that's fine, whatever. But don't try to convince me that what I had on my hair was freaking auburn, because it wasn't. So she goes, well, do you want me to put a rinse on it? And I said, yeah, go ahead, put a rinse on it. So she put a red rinse, and she had me sit in the dryer for another 25 minutes. She washed it out, and this is what I have right now. Now you can't see it very well. And she trimmed my hair too, and she kind of layered it at the top. I think she trimmed too much, honestly. But I'm not even going to get into that, because I feel like the overall style of my hair, I could have done like 10 times better. And not only that, her unprofessionalism was just terrible. I thought she was a real professional, but from just judging, she was very highly unprofessional. You know, she had her little friends and stuff in there, and they were talking. I'm sure they were talking about me because I was complaining about the highlights, but whatever. I don't really care, you know, so. But she didn't get a tip from me. So, I mean, I'm disappointed because I know this is not what I was looking for. You know, I wanted more of a reddish brownish and more of like a more blended look, but, you know, still have that like highlighted look. But, I mean, it's not terrible. It's not like the worst. I think the last time I got my hair colored, which was supposed to be a rinse, it turned into being permanent. It was way worse. Like, my hair was completely red. But at least with this, it's like partially red. It's highlights. So, I don't know. Well, I don't know what you guys think, but what do you think of my hair? I'm not completely happy with it, but I'll work with it. It's not a big deal. Once I wash it, I'll probably see how much she cut off exactly. This is why I hate going to stylists. Like, I probably won't go to a stylist till next year. I go once a year, it seems like, and so my once a year is up as far as I'm concerned. So I'm totally done. I'm over it. I'm over going to stylists. I'm not going to deal with it anymore. But anyway, let me know what you think. Hit me up on tiffystacy.com. Hit me up on Twitter at tiffystacy. And I'm on Google Plus and all that good stuff. And actually subscribe to my newsletter because I want you guys to stay updated on my channel and on what's on my blog. So go to tiffystacy.com and look underneath the social media icons, and you can just type in your email address and you can get a newsletter from me. I'm probably going to start doing those newsletters on Sundays. So this upcoming Sunday, you should be getting one from me as long as everything goes as planned, because some things don't go as planned. But alright, so I'll talk to you guys later. Tell me what you think. Alright, bye.